Okay, in this video I want to discuss conjunction phrases. Okay, and these are actually pretty simple. Um, there's one syntax that's a little tricky, but it's pretty common, so I'm sure you've seen it. So conjunction phrases. It's defined that one or more words that function as a conjunction. Okay, and I did not intentionally make that rhyme. It just kind of happened. So, a conjunction is a word that joins together two other grammatical units, words, phrases, clauses, or in some case, slightly bigger than a phrase, slightly smaller than a clause. Okay, and we'll show an example of one of those. And a conjunction phrase. So a conjunction phrase is just one or more words that do the same thing. And the conjunction phrase has a head. The head is the focus of the phrase. It's the most important thought in the phrase. And if it's a conjunction phrase, conjunction phrase, then the focus of the phrase will be a conjunction. Okay, let's look right into the first syntax. Okay, we said one or more words, so that one, or if there's only one word, that has to be a head. And there are conjunctions. There are a lot of single word conjunctions, the very common and, but, or, which we call coordinating conjunctions because they join units of equal grammatical weight. And we can also have multi-word, and a lot of the subordinating conjunction. And remember, subordinating conjunction is a conjunction that introduces a subordinate clause in a sentence. And again, we'll talk a lot more about that later. But some subordinate conjunctions are more than one word in order that as though, as soon as. Okay, these are all multi-word. These can all be multi-word heads. And then the other optional part is I'll put pre-modifiers. So 0, 1, or none, or 0, 1, or more than one. And these are adverbs. Okay, so first one, we have a coordinating conjunction like and, or but, and that will be the entire phrase. Coordinating conjunctions do not take pre-modifiers. Okay, let's take one. Now, if can stand alone. If is a subordinating, excuse me. If is a subordinating conjunction. Okay, so it can take a pre-modifier, and I'll go ahead and put one in, but it doesn't have to. It can stand alone. So only if. And then we can have multi-word, and again, this is a subordinating conjunction. Okay, as though. And we can modify that. So we can put just in front of that. Okay, so these conjunctions need to be subordinating conjunctions before they can take a modifier. And the modifiers are almost always a type of adverb called a focusing adverb. And we may discuss them in more detail in another video. There's not that many of them. Fairly common. Particularly, those are all focusing adverbs. Okay, so let's look at syntax 2. Syntax 2. And this is different in the head is divided into two parts. Okay, so we have head 1 and head 2. Now it's considered one conjunction because these parts work together. And generally what you do is you have a unit of grammar here, and then you have another unit of grammar back here. Okay, and the only rule is these two units of grammar, again, these are coordinating conjunctions. So this is a coordinating conjunction, and the two units of grammar have to be of equal grammatical weight. And I'll show you a very common one, so that I'm sure you'll have seen before, either or. So Bill is going to buy either a dog or some fish. Okay. So these are two noun phrases, so they're of equal grammatical weight. So either he was going to buy either a dog or some fish. We can put slightly bigger. We can put bigger units in. We can put entire clauses. Let's put a little bit bigger one. She. Okay, and she's very environmentally conscious. So she either. We'll put an entire predicate. Whoop. She either rides her bike or we can guess that it's maybe raining. Takes the bus. Period. So she either rides her bike or takes the bus. Let's make that E there. Okay. So again, we have the first part, and just to show, this is the conjunction phrase, this part here, and it's actually split. These parts here are not part of the conjunction phrase. Okay, even though they're surrounded by it. Okay, so she either, and here's the predicate, and here's another predicate. She rides her bike, or she takes the bus, but she doesn't do both. So presumably on a given day. Okay, so those are the two syntaxes for the conjunction phrase. And again, one or more words that function as a conjunction. Okay, that used to glue different parts of different grammatical units together. And we have the two syntaxes. We have either a post modifier, an optional post modifier plus a head, or we have the head 1, head 2 with some equal units of grammar in between and after them. Okay, with that I will stop. I'll move it back to the top here and go make another video.